Hello everyone, in this lecture today I'm going to talk to you about the differences between endocrine and exocrine glands. Before I go into the details of the differences between endocrine and exocrine glands, I'm going to talk about from where these two terms are derived. So endocrine, okay, endocrine, this word endocrine, it consists of two words. One is endo and the other is crine. So basically these endo and crine, these are actually Greek words, okay, these are Greek words. Endo, which means within, endo means within, whereas crine means to secrete, okay, to secrete or separate, okay, to secrete or separate. So this is the endocrine, whereas the exocrine, okay, so exocrine consists of two Greek words. One is exo, which means actually outside, which means outside, plus crine is same as before, so which means secrete, okay, to secrete or separate, okay. So both these endocrine and exocrine, they are derived from the Greek words, okay. So now that I have talked about the constitution of these terms, endocrine and exocrines, now I'm going to discuss the details of the differences between these two. First point is that endocrine glands are ductless glands, or no ducts are attached to these glands. That means that these endocrine glands, they don't have tubes, duct meaning tube-like structure in the body. Okay, so they don't have ducts, they are ductless glands, okay. Whereas the exocrine glands are the duct glands, so they are attached with a special duct or the tube, okay. So endocrines are ductless, whereas the exocrines are having ducts. So the next important point is the secretion, the internal secretion of these endocrine glands are known as hormones, okay. The secretion of endocrine glands are known as hormones, whereas the secretory products of exocrine glands are actually enzymes, mucus, okay, and other substances, okay. So these are hormones. The secretion of endocrine glands are hormones, whereas the secretion of exocrine glands are enzymes, mucus, etc. The next difference is that because these endocrine glands, they don't have ducts, okay, therefore the secretion of endocrine glands are directly poured into the circulating system, into the blood, and then from the blood these hormones, they reach the target organs where they have the receptors for those hormones, okay. So basically, because endocrine glands, they don't have these tube-like structures, ducts, they don't have these, therefore the secretion of these endocrine glands, they are actually poured into the blood, and from the blood they reach the target organs where these hormones, the secretion of endocrine gland, they have the receptors for, okay. Whereas the secretion of exocrine glands are released to the outer surface, as the name suggests, exo meaning outside or of the body, or to some internal organ through a duct. So basically the secretion are released to the outer surface of the body or to some internal organ through a duct, okay. So this is the exocrine glands. Endocrine glands are complex, whereas the exocrine glands are simple. And the final difference is that the important endocrine glands are pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, and adrenal and sex glands, okay. So this is pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, adrenal glands. These are the examples of endocrine glands, where the important examples of exocrine glands are salivary glands, liver, pancreas, sweat glands, etc. For example, from these salivary glands, we secrete saliva outside, right? From sweat glands, so it is secreted outside, okay. So these are the basic differences between endocrine and exocrine glands. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you very much.